America, welcome back to me, welcome back to Thailand. True Blue Thai here from Thailand, just at the diner, so hope you're doing well. It is one Sao here in Thailand, which is basically Saturday, and another cloudy day in Thailand, another rainy day. Yeah, so for instance, I didn't go running again, I should have gone running. My calf is getting better now, so for instance, but I'm busy, and I've got it's like I wake up, I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'll get out, and I'll get a lot of things done. I've got to get the housework done and all the washing done, etc. Get that all done, and for instance, and then I can have breakfast, get a shower, then I can get off running and then come back, etc. And then I realised, and I've got to do this and this and this, and I'm doing 2 videos today. I've got city ladies and city men to do as well. So, but the time just flies, and I just wish, sometimes I just wish the days and the times just slow down. God, it's September the 27th. Where's the year gone? I know, but I've seen online people actually posting pictures of, it's only 3 months to Christmas. I'm like, fuck off. Anyway, so it's another cloudy day. Could see a bit of sun coming through, cloud, blue skies. It's weird, Thailand, etc. in the rain. It's not the same. And but still 29, 30 degrees or so. Cool for me, very cool. But guys, hope you're doing well. It's welcome back to me, welcome back to Thailand, welcome back to True Blue Thai. And here I'm going to do a Man City review. I do city reviews for ladies and men, and because I watch plus EDS, etc. For instance, if any relevant games come up, can't do everything. So we play London Lionesses tomorrow. And let's have a quick look. For instance, it's going to be first time we've met the London Lionesses, so it's going to be an interesting game to see how that prepares. I've just been listening to Andree, for instance, Andree. Thing is, etc. You've got this French way of saying Andree. Okay, and then you've got the Scandinavian's way of saying that. Now I know this because I've spent time in France, but I've also lived in 10 years in Scandinavia, so that's the reason why I know. Andree. So I think it's a different way. Anyway, but then there's the English way. Was good. There you go. No, I've just been listening to his press conference. Very interesting. I'll read some comments about what he said in the press conference. We got the Lionesses, London Lionesses. This club which has come out from nowhere, and they've spent a hell of a load of money on players, getting the best players. And for instance, they had a bit of a bad start in the beginning, actually losing to Arsenal 4-1, then losing to the Rags 5-1 before they were actually supposed to go scoring, winning the last 2 games. Everton, the first WSL get points by beating them 2-1, and Palace beating the League Cup in the first part of the League Cup 2-1 as well. So, let's have a quick look. After defeat to the Chelsea in the WSL curtain raiser, Man City have been phenomenal in the WS. Phenomenal, says this website. This Citizens British past Brighton, the nervy 2-1 win. Followed up by a much more emphatic 5-1 victory over informed Spurs. It's not only just the league, the City also been on fire. Andree Yelzin's team was in action during the week when they got their League Cup campaign off to a flyer against Everton in a convincing 3-1 win. While City appear to be firing all since, and once again last year's Golden Boot winner Khadija Shaw is struggling with just 1 goal in 3 appearances. Not struggling, just give her time, she'll get there, and get you on the evening. My Christ, I've got great confidence in her, she'll get back. London City Lioness have started life in the top division with a mixed bag of results. After defeats against Arsenal and the Rags, newly promoted team got their first point, the WSL win against Everton. The Lionesses were also in cup action during the week as they came from behind to beat Palace in the opener. City are short favourites to win on Sunday. London City have provided will provide a tough opponent already this year and could cause opposition some troubles on the road. Well, I'm sorry, but with the fact that Arsenal stuffed them 4-1 and then United stuffed them 5-1, and what's it called? Yeah, in Palace and Everton, and I expect them to finish in the top half of the table, because again, for it's their first season. But I don't think this should be too much of an issue. What's it called, for Manchester City? But again, for instance, the way we're playing, and also with the players we got available. Andree was well plays with the Canadian youngster Jade Rose in the week. This week, as the 22-year-old may have earned a start. City rested a majority of their stars in the cup, and after comfortably win all, and should return to the lineup. Khadija Joie. I think she was the only person who got rested or something. But no, I'm sorry. I mean, they did play. We did play quite strong. Niedermeyer played. Hasegawa played. For instance, quite a few of our star players played. After being restricted in the cup, Isabella Goodwin is expected to make immediate return to the starting 11 following her brace in the weekend. Goodwin will join up with Nikita Paris. Nikita Paris? Hey, who did you used to play for? Was on the score sheet against Palace on Wednesday. Club records signing Grace Guillaume was impressive in the cup and could earn her first starts. Predicted starting in lineup for City: Keating, Pryor, Rose, Greenwood, Kaspari, Hasegawa, Clinton, Miedemeier, Fujino, Shaw and Hem. The lionesses Led, Sagari, Kumbaja, Fernandez, Imran, Linzar, Corrales, Aslan, Giro, Goodwin and Paris. Do apologise, ladies, if I got your name wrong. Okay, so there you go. Although City were fancied to beat Lioness this weekend, we think the WA sides could cause City an upset. With the back-to-back wins at Lionesses could bring brimming with confidence, and they should nick a result. What the hell? Against Palace and Everton, against City still going stuff Spurs and Brighton, and they beat Everton as well. There's no doubt in this game is going to be goals, even though but this website says it's going to be 2-2. 2-2. Give me a break. No chance. No way. I think Man City will win and win quite comfortably, to tell the truth. So yeah. So let's have a look at what Andree had to say. Let me just have a quick look. But yeah, so I'm quite confident what's going in the game. I don't know about yourself. I feel that, for instance, we've got a pretty decent squad, etc. So I don't know what the hell they're talking about in any way whatsoever. So, but now Andree talked about. He was asked questions about Lauren Helm. I'll just read what he says. City boss Andree was confirmed Lauren Helm will be sidelined for a few weeks with ankle injury. We knew that anyway, so that's no surprise. The England international has scanned over issue earlier this week after landing awkwardly during a 5-1 win against Spurs. The result of the scan was Hemp was set for a few weeks on the sideline as our preparation for Sunday's Barclays Super League clash live on Sky was said to the Lionesses continue, and the winger will be unavailable for the immediate fixtures. Else, and hopefully that she'll be returns not too far away. Yeah, I expect her to be back after the international snow. Lauren Hemp has ankle injuries be out for a couple of weeks, and of course. This situation's tough, yes. City also provided information about Lindsay Loham and Rebecca Canap. They're also, I believe, they're back in training, so that's good to see. So we still got Mary Fowler to come back as well. But midfield, Loham was absent since opening defeat to Chelsea, and meanwhile her German international teammate was only available since across the term so far after picking up an injury in the Euros 2025. But Yexen explained that both are back on field training and will be assessed before our meeting with the Lioness on Sunday. He added both the teams will be back in tomorrow. So yeah, so good. So so we play the Lionesses tomorrow at kickoff at 6 o'clock. For instance. So yeah, I'll be watching. It won't be too late for me, thank God. Hang on. 6 o'clock Thai time. 12 o'clock UK time. Okay, that's right. I'm getting this one mixed up. 6 o'clock Thai time. Yeah, what's it called? 12 o'clock UK time. Okay, we might. Okay, that. The bus also City really come. So we haven't ever met them before. But City have won all 13 of our WSS against newly promoted teams in the past, winning an aggregate of 54-2. So and to give 5-1. But yeah, so I'm quite confident about the game. I don't know about you guys, yourself. With the likes of Hasegawa playing so well, and Hasegawa playing so well, and for instance, we got the new starters, Jaden Rose. She got her first goal. The mere fact that I was so impressed is the fact that we have had so many players. For instance, so many goals from. We had like 9 goals from 9 different players, and which is something that the men would love. So that's really encouraging. But for instance, and the way Hasegawa is playing at the moment, she's flying at the moment. Vigino as well, for instance, chipping in, and so I'm pretty confident, etc. That will be a win. For instance, whether it be 4-5-0 win or whatever, I'm not so sure. I'm not going off by what this website said, saying it's going to be 2-2. And I don't really see that. Alex Greenwood's mentioned, asked a question. Alex is a centre back in my eyes, definitely, and that's where she's the best. She's in the best position. But I also think all the players at this level need to be able to play in a more than one position at sometimes when we need it. So yeah, I don't know about yourself, etc. I'm getting more confident with this guy as well. I really do. I was a bit sceptical in the beginning. I saw the how we performed with Sweden in Denmark. For instance, in the Euros, but right now, for instance, I'm getting quite confident. He definitely knows what was asked of him. Because he was asked, about the expectations at City, for instance, and to go win every game and to go, just play. He's kind of saying things like, the next game, the next game, the next game. So he's talking the Man City philosophy, which is excellent. On Imabini, I knew that she was a talent. I watched her in the Euros, but by working with her, she's here. She is in her first 2 months. She's been great. She's a young player, and we're using her in the different roles. And no matter no matter where we put her, she's playing well in her games. So again, would like to win all games at home. Yeah, the home form. We was talking about the home form and how we wanted to make Man City's Joie Stadium a fortress, and because the importance of actually winning all home games. But has to create a feeling of where we can be ourselves, where we feel comfortable with the grass, the stadium, and the spectators. Yeah, I think Joie Stadium is a pretty decent fortress. And again, it's a unique stadium because again, if you look at the rest of the WSL, I think Man City are really having their only named stadium dedicated to the ladies, have their own stadium, having their own. For instance, and it's a nice stadium. It really is. I've been there a few times, and every time I seem to go there, it gets better. And so it's really now they make building, for instance, new training facilities. So it's everything's set up. To be a fortress for the city, and so it's really really good. Andree on Lower and Bink and Brown and Hasegawa building together as a team. I talk a lot about confident as a team. But as I talked about relationships, because no matter what, we can have all tactics we want to, as coaches. But the most important is that the players learned to play with each other. Now we have these two now two have been playing in a couple of games together. Both of them are very dynamic. They like to move a lot, and they are in good in different areas. So they need to learn to adapt to each other, and think in the relationships that's been growing. Of course, if Sydney is playing, there's also. Of course, if Sydney's playing, there's also Laura Coombs is playing. It gives us something else, and I think that also is strength for us to be able to play in different kind of players, but they need to grow in how they get best out of themselves, and also making other players as possible. Sometimes I should do this in Danish. Geef mij gebasie die known. I can pass it out. I can speak Danish and Swedish and Norwegian. Laura Binkenbaum, progress. It's been fantastic to follow the young players like her, and getting an opportunity to play, really taking her chances. She was one of those we hear very early in the pre-season, and that was also very effective for her. But that's about it. But but no, I've got quite a good confidence, etc. That, for instance, we'll do the business tomorrow, for instance, because I think again we've got most of our players back, etc. You know, and I think, for instance, on our day, compared to last season, there was a question by one of the reporters on Zoom, and he was asked about why can you assure the fans this season that the players are not going to get injured? And I'm like, what the stupid question? How the bloody hell can you say that? I think if it was Pep Guardiola, I think he would have batted it away quite quickly. But Andree, for instance, kind of respect to him, he was very, very polite and very nice to the guy, and he was actually gave him he was saying, for instance, every time we have somebody has an injury, they're always looking at why we had an injury, what did we do get that person to have an injury. But injuries get injuries, you know, like for me, when I got my calf injury, for instance, I've been running every second day, for instance, and but sometimes I don't run every second day because of X, Y, and Z, but I certainly do make certain that 45 minutes I do a lot of stretching prior to going. Now, what happens is I run down to the beach, etc., and then get on and then I go for a swim in the sea, and then come out, and then I run. I start the finish of the run up to the top of the beach, and then run back. But it was on coming back from the swim to the last part of the beach, went a couple of kilometres up the road, and that's when I got my calf injury. Now, for instance, again, where did that come from? Don't know. Do I make certain I stretch my calves 110%? It's just one of those things. Again, for instance, injuries are injuries, soft tissue injuries as they call them, but they happen, and I think you can analyse it as much as you like, but the players are going to get it. You know, your body, for instance, will get injured at some time, and you just got to kind of find out. But you can analyse it as much as you want, but again, you can't promise the fans to say that you're not going to get injuries. It's just going to happen. But so it's a bit of a crazy question, but I respect for Andree wants to go for answering it in the manner he did. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Are you confident about tomorrow? Are you on tomorrow? Good. I want to hear you. So, because a lot of City fans have listened to the Spurs game, etc., and a lot of City fans at Spurs, and all I could hear is City fans singing, you know, and so yeah. But I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's game. I think the girls are in great form at the moment, and the new players settling really, really well. I was a bit concerned about the transfers compared to what the other teams are settling, but I think we've got some decent players in at the moment, and I think they can only get better. And Grace and Rose, and yeah, so for instance, I'm really looking forward to it. Beanie, and yeah, so yeah, good. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. True Blue Time from Thailand. Like and subscribe. Tell me what you're thinking. What my prediction for tomorrow's game? I'm going to go for a 3-1 victory to Manchester City. Yeah, okay. Well, I won just because, you know, I don't know what's it called. With all that money they've spent on their team, this made-up team, etc. They might, Nikita might slip one in, but I think overall, I think Man City should win it comfortably. But you never know. But I might be right, might be wrong, but I feel confident about the game. So, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you. True Blue Time from Thailand. Like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you tomorrow after the game.